bright, shine bright, shine bright, shine bright, shine bright.
All right, so we are back and we are live. I see meters actually going this time, so hopefully we don't have any technical issues like we had been the last couple weeks. But welcome back to DPU Saturday. My name is Keith from Shine Productions. We got the fam in the house to bring you another episode of some pretty dope music from the Dope Producers United crew. So I'll start around the board and introduce everybody that's in. So we got Mr. Pan's Beatz in the building. We got Sanico Beatz. We don't know who he wants to be this week, but he's in the building. We got C Me and You Beatz, DJ Clientele Rocks Well, Mr. Frankie Braggadocio Deliberates, Mr. Merk Valentine and Age of the Writer, all in the place. So this week is actually something that we've been waiting on. We apologize for last week. We had to make some changes in the schedule. I had to celebrate my anniversary, so that was kind of mandatory. But this week is West Coast beats. So we've already done East Coast. We've already done Busta Rhymes. And now it's time for the West Coast to come out and do their thing. So we actually have a nice assortment of beats in here for this week. And we already had a request, somebody wanting to go first. So without further ado, we're going to have, our champ, our grandpappy, the uncle for everybody in the group, Mr. Sanico Beatz. Go ahead and go first and bless us with this joint called the Mojave Rattler. So without further ado, here we go. Okay, okay. So we got Pinoy Black in the building. Was good. Appreciate you rolling and stopping through, hanging out with us tonight. And I apologize I didn't say it ahead of time. If you're watching now, I mean, don't forget to like, comment, and share, and have some other people enjoy this music with you. But Peso, why don't you tell us a little bit about that track? Where you get them shakers from?
Oh man, that was the Mojave Rattler. No, it was a sample, man. I had fun with it. West Coast. I love the West Coast, so hope you guys enjoyed it, man.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, shoot, you've been out there long enough. You better have them dudes out there doing their walk. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and slide to the next one. We got our man Penn's Beats with Set Tripping. So let's check this out.
You are experiencing a Penn State production.
Okay, okay, Pens. I hear you. I hear you working with a little West Coast, that rolling bass. So why don't you tell us a little bit about your track when you come off mute?
Yeah, so yeah, I just went and found some stuff. I had something going from before, so I had kind of like paused on it, so I just went back and kind of like go back to it. and that's what I came up with. So I just wanted to make sure I had a good West Coast type of vibe on it. You know what I'm saying? Drum
Got,
bass and shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
gotcha. No,
yeah.
you did a good job. Did a good job.
Thanks.
Shoot. So I see my wife's in here. Jennifer Shine, right? We love you. And I see that Rebecca's in the house. So thank you for tuning in and hanging out with us. So we're gonna go ahead and roll to my bro. That's chilling. Even though I know he's supposed to be retired, but he I don't know, he likes to work or something crazy like that. But we got Mr. Deliberate with Walking Down Sunset. So here we go. Okay. I hear you, Hawk. I hear you. So, before I come over to you, we got King Gordo in the building. We appreciate you pulling up and rocking with us. But Deliberate, you got to tell us, what was the inspiration and how you put that together.
Yeah, it was definitely going for something I could walk to, you know, and so it was so much fun. But I try to, each time I'm trying to get a little better at the things that I'm learning from y'all. And I just remember one of y'all told me once, uh, you got samples, you got tracks already, you got stuff you could sample. So the voice in there is actually from one of a song that I did back in the day. It's one of my homeboys. So I chopped it up. He had a good vocal where he was saying hip hop, and it's the inspiration. So, hip hop is my inspiration. So West Coast is essentially where I'm from. So, I have to represent. Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, I guess some of those outer states do they count. They count. so, but all right, so we're gonna keep this thing going, and we're gonna pull up the next joint, and this one's actually was a surprise entry, but Mr. Sai no Kokodo, he's not with us on the live, but he did drop a beat for us to check out. And it looks like it's called Love at Last, or LAXST. So Let's check it out. All right. That's what's up. So, like I said earlier, Sai, he wasn't able to join us tonight, but he definitely dropped that gem with us, and he knew what he was doing. I see Swift and Fats in the building. Thanks for pulling up and checking us out. We still got several tracks to go. So, up next, we got our little sis in the house who actually decided to drop one, and I was surprised to see it. So, I'm definitely going to be ready to let's check this out. So we got Asia the Writer with PCH Cruising. So here we go. All right, all right. So far, you guys ain't missed. You guys ain't missed. I'm very, very proud. We see our sis Willie is in the building. Hey, Willie, missed you, fam. Good to see you. So, Asia, why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about what you kind of slide in there without telling anybody?
Um, well, this week, West Coast is like not my vibe, so it was definitely like challenging for me to do. But, I took the challenge and, I tried to do my best and, I had fun with it. So, yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. I can tell. I can tell. I mean, that was dope. And if you go back and look, everybody's head was bobbing. So that's a banger for sure. So sound like we got a playlist of riding music this week, and hope to keep it going. So up next, yeah, I'll go ahead. So clientele, am I looking at this right? You got two? Oh, he stepped away from his desk. All right, so I'll go ahead and play Shine Right's Straight West Coast. Okay, he's back. Clientele, you got two entries?
No, it should be only one.
Okay,
I deleted the old one.
Okay, I got two. I got one called Chicano and got one called West Coast Vibes.
It's Chicano.
Okay, I'll make sure I don't play the other one there. All right, but like I said, up next, Shine Right Productions, Straight West Coast. So here we go.
Shine right, shine right, shine right.
Man, the comments, oh my gosh, hilarious. I love my team. My team is the greatest. I don't care what nobody says. So, And Willie, I see you. I see you in the comments as well. Talking about just them throwing chair music. So hilarious, hilarious. But no, I had a lot of fun, and I had to call in for reinforcements. So the making sure that certain things stood out. I got to give credit to my big bro Peso, because he's like, you got to have these things if you want to make a West Coast beat. So thank you for making sure I'm held accountable, just like everybody else on the team. So, but up next, we're gonna go ahead and get into some funky stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and slide over to little bro, aka Frankie Braggadocio, and I know he's got something out the cuff for us. This is called Hammer Time. So here we go.
And now for something completely different.
Man, not disappointed whatsoever. But I typed it out, so I gotta ask. I'm sure, almost 100% positive, I heard Jazz getting thrown out of the front door sampled in that joint. Am I correct?
No, actually, I think the sound you were thinking of was the Block Is Hot. I sampled a Lil Wayne.
Okay.
Getting hot.
Okay.
That's what. But yeah. Blame Clientele for that one. He called me out the other day, so I had to make sure I responded properly. I still need to get my face back from the last battle we had too. So, bang bang. There you go.
All right, shots fired. You heard it here. Shots fired. So, super dope. Creative as always. I wouldn't expect anything less from you. So to keep this going, but I'm gonna break it up. We're gonna slide over to Mr. C Me and You Beats with Cali Calling. So here we go.
Exclusive. Damn. See me and you, Beatz. You did that shit.
Yo, so we just got taken on a ride with that joint. So, man, see Me and You Beats. I'm not gonna say you're scaring the people, but you might be scaring the people. So go ahead and tell us a little bit about that.
So some people might not know I'm a West Coast dude, so I might not put it all into the music all the time, but when I'm able to dip into the bag, it's always fun. I took aspects of West Coast that I love and know, try to do something from back in the past into the present and kind of just make it my way. And I had a lot of fun. I did a throwback to Frankie in the old days of DPU where you had to put 4 different beats in one track. And hopefully I did it justice like he would have done it. And, I had a lot of fun with it.
Man, and like I said, I heard so many different things, and that was the first thing that stood out. I was like, man, I remember we all used to get on Frankie, why you got to do so many switch-ups? And clientele, why you got to do so many switch-ups? And you're like, yeah, well, we DJs too. We're not just producers, so got to give the people what they want, keep them entertained. So dope piece of work that you share with us. And I see you, Swift and Fat. Yeah, man, that's what it is, man. It's a community. It's growth. So anything we can do to help, in your path, just hit us up. We're here. But we're gonna go ahead and screw to the next one, and I want to say this is the last one for the night. We got DJ Clientele coming in with Chicano, correct? Don't play the other one. Play Chicano. All right, so here we go.
The music of the experience of being a Latino in Southern California, that is its own art form. And there will come a time when people will look to the West and say, that's where this music came from.
Clientele is a monster. Clientele is a monster.
West side, West side, West Coast, West Coast, West Coast, West Coast. West Coast, West Coast, West Coast, West Coast, West Coast.
Clientele's running this shit. Clientele's running this shit.
The Chicano was ahead of its time because it was such a unique thing. It was how do you handle something that nobody understands? It's too complex. It's too innovative.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know the West Coast is back for all you suckers. So put something in there. Put it in there. West side, West side, West Coast, West Coast, West Coast, West Coast.
Compton and Long Beach, now you know you in trouble.
West side, West side, West Coast, West Coast, West Coast, West Coast. West side, West side, West Coast, West Coast, West Coast, West Coast.
Look, all the comments, I agree, 125%. Yes, awesome job, Clientele. You gotta tell the people. I mean, going into this week, I know we had an extra week, and I know you had some travel in between. But how did you cook up in your mind how this is going to lay out for you?
Yeah, I had basically wanted to do a little bit more. I had dropped the original one, was just basically the first half of the beat, just continuing to a whole submission. But I was like, man, I'm gonna go back and make another one. I'm gonna try to get Frank, you know what I'm saying, amped up enough to want to come and try to see something. So I was like, I'm trying to bring a lot of energy. And today I just spent, a whole lot of time on YouTube looking for dope little clips and stuff that would have made it interesting. So I just wanted to push this one because it's like, I don't really like West Coast music, but I had to do it this week, and I wanted to do it to the truth. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, absolutely. You couldn't tell because you definitely dropped it. And King Gordo is in the comments saying that Snoop and Game would kill that track. So I'm just saying, you got some fans out there. But that concludes what we have as far as the showcase for tonight. We definitely appreciate you guys rolling up and hanging out with us and checking out what projects we had in the bag. We got another episode coming up real soon, and you guys don't want to miss that one. So people on this panel and some of them who aren't here, their task is to emulate their favorite producer. So it should be a really interesting challenge, and I can't wait to hear what people come up with. But again, I'm Keith from Chirac Productions. We got our family for DPU and the crew in the house tonight for you guys, so stay safe out there. And if you guys are on that West Coast side, please be safe. Prepare for that storm that's coming through, that hurricane. Don't wait till the last minute. If you got to go now. If you're going to prepare and hunker in, make sure that you're ready. So we love you guys. Peace out.